What if the Fazbear characters had actual carousel horses based off of them? Part 4! Howdy bitch, I'm Shade, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing to join the haunt. This is the fourth and final part of my Five Nights at Freddy's Carousel Horses series. If you haven't seen the first three, please check them out. The link to the playlist will be at the end of the video and in the description. In the former videos, I create carousel horses for the animatronic characters in the first through fourth games. Now I'm going to be covering the new animatronic characters from Security Breach, Monty, Roxy, and Sun/Moon, plus the Cupcake, which is seen in almost every game. I wanted to mention that some of you may notice that I'm referencing the Security Breach color palettes that was made by the Awkward King on Twitter. Links are in the description for you to find the post if you so desire. Anyways, now that that's settled, let's spin the wheel for the first character. First up is our favorite rowdy gator, Monty. I have to admit, I struggled with this one. While Monty is one of my favorite characters, he doesn't have much character in the games, other than rage and jealousy. So I started with the basics. I gave him a Prancer position because in the game he's noted as replacing Bonnie, as well as a roan pattern like the Bonnie horses. I added the Rabicano gene as well to differentiate this horse from the Bonnie horses, and to mimic the belly scoots on a gator. The mane and tail are both braided, the mane in multiple twist braids and the tail is in a French braid to mimic a gator's tail. The mane, eye color, and hooves, like Monty's mohawk, and eyes are red. For the tech, I remembered my headcanon for Monty being Cajun, and added purple and yellow-green fringe decorations inspired by Mardi Gras. The saddle and halter are also purple, matching Monty's gloves, face paint, and shoulder pads. The saddle blanket is in a gator scale pattern, similar to Monty's pants. Lastly, I added 4 pointed star decals, because star decals will be a common detail in the designs that are linked to a Glamrock animatronic. Meet the Bayou bassist. Back to the wheel. Next up is the racing rock star herself, Roxy. For her horse, I wanted to link her to the other Foxy characters, so I gave her the Jolly Roger on her shoulder, plus the jumper pose that the other two have. The jumper pose also references her high-speed attraction, Roxy Raceway. The horse itself is a gray dun that references Roxy being a gray wolf. The stripes that duns are known for also reference the stripes on Roxy's arm and leg warmers. This horse also has matching earrings to Roxy, also similar to how Foxy's horse has earrings too. To match the character's eye color, the horse's eye and hoof color are yellow. The horse's mane and tail are also the same fluffy gray as Roxy, and have her iconic green bangs. For the tack, I thought it would fit the character if I used a racehorse's hood, with a matching blanket in a checkered pattern, referencing the checkered flag in car racing and the greatest racehorse, Secretariat. The horse's halter and decorative straps are the same purple on Roxy's character, and are decorated with golden stars. The horse's saddle is the same red color as Roxy's outfit, and with the golden stars and green bangs, it gives her sort of a stoplight color scheme. Meet Hoist the Checkered Flag. Let's spin the wheel for the last time. Lastly, for the glam rock animatronics, we have the daycare attendant, Sun and Moon. I immediately had the idea to make the horse's coat a chimera, which is the result of the fusing of fraternal twins, resulting in 2 sets of DNA in one horse. Often it results in random patches of color, which is seen on this horse. For Sun, the horse has a palomino coat, and for Moon, the horse has a blue-black coat, with the added splashed white gene on top. The horse's mane, tail, hooves, and eye color are all a pale yellow color, similar to the animatronic's blank eyes, and furthers the palomino gene from Sun. The mane is in an updo to mimic Sun's sun rays, and has red ties like the ribbons around the animatronic's wrists. Moving on to the tack, I knew I wanted to incorporate the animatronic's bells, so I added a lot of them, and made the halter, chest strap, and drapery the red color of the ribbons. This horse also has the celestial decals of a half sun and moon along the tack, which links the horse to eclipse as well. Lastly, the saddle blanket is a bright blue like Moon's pants, and the saddle is a yellow like the stripes on Sun's pants. And here's Equinox Jester. For the last horse in this series, we have a character that has been included in almost every single game in the franchise, the Cupcake. For this horse, I decided to do all the cupcakes represented by one horse. To bring in the stripes of the candles and eye color of the cupcakes, this horse has heterochromia, and 2 different hoof colors, yellow and blue. The horse has a buckskin coat, the tan color bringing in the color of the cake, and the black points in reference to the Shadow/Phantom Cupcake. To link the Cupcake horse to the Chica horses, this horse also has an Appaloosa pattern, this time being a frosted pattern. Pun not intended. Lastly, the horse also has a hot pink mane and tail to match the frosting of the cupcakes. Moving on to the tack, the horse has the same piped frosting pattern that the first Chica horse has to further cement the cake theme, and link this horse to the Chica horses. The horse's bridle and blanket are striped blue, yellow, and white to reference the candles, along with the leg warmers that are striped to reference the candles too. Lastly, to reference the pumpkin and nightmare cupcake, the saddle is a burnt orange. Meet Baker's Dozen Delight. And that's all these horses done. The count is 17 horses, good lord. And that's not even enough to fill a large carousel. As usual, let me know which one is your favorite of this batch by leaving a comment. Leave a gator emoji for Bayou, a wolf emoji for Checkered, a sun or moon emoji for Equinox, and a cupcake emoji for Delight. As a reminder, the link to the playlist of this series is in the description and the end card. If you'd like to see Season 2 of this series with the carousel horses based off of the Fazbear Attractions, let me know in the comments. Plus, which attraction you'd like to see first. Here is a list of the ones I'm thinking of doing. Anyways, that's all from me for now. Leave a like if you liked this video, and subscribe if you loved it to join the haunt. I will see y'all in the next video. Stay spooky. Bye bye.